Major General, apologies to cut you off again. I am receiving some information in now that one Pakistani drone has hit a residential area in Firozpur. Of course, this coming amid blackouts across North and West India, with reports of ceasefire violations along the line of control and the reports of explosions and drones, though it's unconfirmed where they are coming from. Just to repeat what I just said, one Pakistani drone has hit a residential area in Firozpur. That information we are getting in. Adrian Calamel, I will come to you next. If these reports are correct and a civilian home has been targeted, what's the significance of this, given India's response has been targeting terrorist infrastructure and avoiding civilian infrastructure?
Thank you, Joshua. The implications is, one, this is another act of terror by the state of Pakistan. I mean, you can't launch 300, 400 drones one night and then launch a couple hundred more the next night, some surveillance, some kinetic, and not expect a result. One may get through, and that's the chance that they're taking. And they're not precision. They're not going after. If it hit a civilian place, a civilian structure, it's another act of terrorism. Now, India has already demonstrated that it can completely disable the Pakistani air defense systems around Lahore. India will continue to go after military targets and play within the rules of war, while Pakistan goes outside the rules of war. India is a civilized nation. That's the way they play it. They will, and their army, you just look at the complete buildup to this. Behind the terrorist attack, when you had the terrorist attack happen, there was some serious planning going on, and we know that, and the Major General will know that there's multiple strike packages lined up here, and India has just hit the first bunch. So if Pakistan wants to play this game, they're going to lose it. India will not go after civilians. Now, Pakistan will use civilians as human shields. That's what they do. But if you look at the civilian ratio to death ratio for military, it's going to be very minimal, if anything. So India will respond, and they will make it. Hopefully, there'll be a big enough punch in the nose that'll say, you need to back down and stop this right now. Cease and desist immediately. But India's got the upper hand, as the Major General rightly pointed out. India's got better air defense systems, just their ability to deal with drone swarms, missile launches, the conventional game. So what Pakistan is probably will do is revert to, I would assume, the asymmetric, liminal type warfare. Because they're overpowered and they're overmatched. But this is going to draw a response. When Pakistan does something like this and leads to civilian casualties, it's another act of terrorism, and it's going to draw a response. It's just them climbing the escalation
Adrian,
ladder.
Sorry to cut you off. I have some more breaking information coming in. I will come back to you. Pakistani drones are being intercepted at the Punjab border districts. India is neutralising all incoming drones effectively, as per reports we have received. We've also received visuals from Amritsar. The explosions can be heard. Let's listen in right now.
हाँ हाँ
ट्राइपॉड दें
हाँ हाँ मोबाइल से बना रहा हूँ, हो रही है रिकॉर्ड.
Calamel, I'm going to come back to you. Of course, we can't confirm where these drones are coming from. We can, of course, look at the violations along the line of control. But if it is believed, if the truth is that these are Pakistani drones, of course we can't say for certain, but if that is the case, this is a second night of serious action along the north and west of India from Pakistan potentially. What response is needed from global leaders? We've spoken about the International Monetary Fund and finances and how that can be used, but this could potentially be another severe provocation on a scale that hasn't been seen for decades. What can global leaders do, and what should global leaders do in the face of this Pakistani terrorism?
What global leaders should do is unite behind India and understand that weakness and a lack of response just invites more attacks. That's what it comes down to. You invite this, you don't respond, and you don't mitigate those threats, then you're inviting a greater response. You're inviting more terrorism, more of this, more of these type of raids that will grow in both pace, frequency, and size, scale. It's not good, and appeasement does not work. That's the big thing we need to take out of this, is that India is acting within the laws of war, and then Pakistan is right now, by launching drones indiscriminately, whether they're for surveillance or they're testing the Indian defense systems, it doesn't matter. When one lands and kills people, it's an act of terrorism. They're doing that. No, they don't care about the Indian population. They don't care about Indians. Whereas the Indian population and the Indian military, they do not want civilian deaths on their hands. And they're held to a double standard. And this is where countries such as that operate within the rules of war seem to have more pressure put on them than other countries. But I don't think we should doubt ourselves that these are coming from Pakistan. And it looks like most of them are Turkish supplied drones.
Yes, Major General Shashi Asthana, I will come to you next, of course.